Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for one of the biggest sporting events in the world, the Super Bowl. Every year, millions of people gather around their televisions to watch the biggest names in football battle it out for the championship. But have you ever wondered about the history and significance of this event? Let's dive into the world of the Super Bowl and explore its evolution, facts, and traditions.
The Super Bowl is the championship game of the National Football League, or NFL, and it's been played annually since 1967. It's not just a game, but a cultural phenomenon that brings together millions of people from all over the world to watch the biggest stars of the NFL compete for the Vince Lombardi Trophy. The Super Bowl has its roots in the NFL-AFL merger, which took place in 1970. Prior to the merger, the NFL and AFL held separate championship games, but after the two leagues merged, they agreed to have a single championship game to determine the best team in the NFL. The first Super Bowl was played on January 15, 1967, and was known as Super Bowl I. It was played between the Green Bay Packers of the NFL and the Kansas City Chiefs of the AFL, with the Packers coming out on top with 35-10 victory. Since then, the Super Bowl has become one of the biggest events in sports, with millions of fans tuning in to watch the game each year. It has also become a showcase for some of the biggest names in music, with iconic performances from legendary artists such as Whitney Houston, Madonna, and Lady Gaga, among others. In addition to the excitement on the field, the Super Bowl has also become known for its halftime show, which features elaborate musical performances and stunning special effects. These shows have become a staple of the Super Bowl experience and often receive just as much attention as the game itself. So, from its humble beginnings as a simple championship game to its current status as a cultural juggernaut, the Super Bowl has come a long way in its 56-year history. And as the NFL continues to grow, it's safe to say that the Super Bowl will remain an integral part of American culture for years to come. From the halftime show to the commercials to the food, the Super Bowl is an event that people look forward to all year. Companies spend millions of dollars to advertise during the game, knowing that it will reach a huge audience. And of course, there's the game itself, with the best teams in the league facing off in a battle for glory. The Super Bowl is the biggest event in American sport, with an estimated 100 million people tuning in to watch the game each year. This massive audience makes the Super Bowl one of the most coveted advertising spots of the year, with companies spending millions of dollars on 30-second commercials during the game. These commercials have become a staple of Super Bowl experience and are often just as highly anticipated as the game itself. The halftime show is another huge draw for the Super Bowl. Each year, the NFL invites a major music act to perform during the halftime show, with past performers including the likes of Madonna, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, and many more. These performances are known for their elaborate production values, with stunning lights, pyrotechnics, and special effects, making the halftime show a true spectacle. And of course, there's the food. The Super Bowl is a time for friends and family together, and what better way to bring everyone together than with a spread of delicious food. From classic football snacks like wings and nachos to more elaborate dishes like chili and slow-cooked ribs, the food is an important part of the Super Bowl experience. So, from the commercials and halftime show to the food and of course the game itself, the Super Bowl is an event that has something for everyone. Whether you're a die-hard football fan or just love the spectacle of it all, the Super Bowl is an event that you won't want to miss.
The most memorable Super Bowl moments. Over the years, there have been many memorable moments in Super Bowl history. From legendary quarterback Joe Montana's last-minute game-winning drive in Super Bowl 23 to the New England Patriots' historic comeback against the Atlanta Falcons in Super Bowl 51, these moments have become a part of football folklore. One of the most memorable moments in the Super Bowl history took place in Super Bowl 23, when San Francisco 49ers quarterback Joe Montana led his team on a last-minute drive to win the
game, with only 3 minutes left on the clock and the 49ers trailing by 3 points. Montana completed a series of clutch passes to set up the game-winning touchdown. This drive cemented Montana's reputation as one of the greatest quarterbackers in NFL history and remains one of the most memorable moments in Super Bowl history. Another iconic moment in Super Bowl history took place in Super Bowl 51, when the New England Patriots staged a historic comeback against the Atlanta Falcons. Trailing by 25 points in the third quarter, the Patriots rallied to force overtime and eventually win the game in the first ever Super Bowl to go to overtime. This comeback cemented the Patriots' place in NFL history and remains one of the greatest Super Bowl performances of all time. In addition to these legendary performances, there have been many other memorable moments in Super Bowl history. From acrobatic catches and game-winning interceptions to unforgettable halftime shows and iconic commercials. These moments have become a part of the fabric of the Super Bowl and are what make the event such a special and unforgettable experience. So, whether you're a die-hard football fan or just a casual observer, the Super Bowl is an event that has provided some of the most memorable moments in sports history. These moments have become a part of football folklore and will be remembered for the years to come. The importance of Super Bowl preparation. With such a huge event comes great responsibility, and for the teams competing in the Super Bowl, preparation is key. The players spend countless hours practicing, studying the game film, and working with their coaches to develop a game plan that will give them the best chance to win. For the coaches, preparation is a year-round process. They analyze their own team's strengths and weaknesses, study the tendencies of their opponents, and work with their players to develop a game plan that will give them an edge on the field. They also spend time studying the rules and regulations of the NFL, making sure that they are fully prepared for any situation that may arise during the game. The players themselves also play an important role in their own preparation. They spend countless hours in the weight room building their strength and endurance, and on the practice field honing their skills and perfecting their technique. They also spend time studying game film, getting to know their opponents and developing a mental edge that will help them on the field. But it's not just the players and coaches who are preparing for the Super Bowl. The NFL and local authorities also invest a great deal of time and resources into preparing for the event. From coordinating security and transportation to planning for any potential emergencies. So, whether you're a player, a coach, or part of the organization team, the importance of preparation for the Super Bowl cannot be overstated. With millions of eyes on the game, it's essential that everyone involved is fully prepared and ready to give their best performance. In conclusion, the Super Bowl is one of the biggest events in sports, and preparation is key for everyone involved. From the players and coaches to the NFL and local authorities, everyone must put in the time and effort to make sure that the event is a success. With millions of people watching, it's important that everyone is fully prepared and ready to deliver their best performance. Thank you for watching, stay tuned for more exciting videos, see you later.